got one.
As far as, last Thursday night, I mean, do you guys think you kept progressing as a unit, as a defense, or was that maybe one of those step-back games for a young group?
I don't know. I mean, I really do believe that every week we've gotten better. And a football game, it's hard a lot of times to boil it down. I know Coach talked about 3 plays, and those 3 plays are huge. But in terms of like development and growth, I think it's hard to boil one game of 60, 70, 80 plays just to say, well, we didn't get better. Did we play as well as we needed to at key moments? No. Did we play as well enough overall to win the game? Obviously not. We didn't come out victorious. But there are the bright spots as you go around, and obviously for us coaches that watch it really detailed every day, there's some really nice bright spots every week, and you just get better and better. And with a group of guys that are inexperienced, it's not going to be an excuse for us, but they're inexperienced, and we just keep getting better and better with the more reps we take.
Plus, the game against Virginia was, kind of that coming out party type of game for the defense. I mean, were you surprised at all to see that North Carolina had the success they did on that last drive that kind of sealed it for them?
Well, we knew they were a good team. I mean, listen, you look around the landscape of college football. I mean, you could throw records out the window. Obviously, you got your guys that are playing really well. They're ranked up to 1, 2, and 3. Rankings mean nothing, but guys are playing well. I mean, there's no easy games. And I don't care if we're playing Virginia Tech, we're playing North Carolina. I mean, every game is tough, and you better be, on your details and your fundamentals. And I don't know if I was surprised. I was not pleased. I'll say that. I wish we were more detailed and we could get off the field and we could do our jobs and win the game, but just didn't come out like that. But again, like I said, I think we're progressing. I think every team we play is playing college football for a reason. They're a good team, and they did a nice job. So you got to take your hat off to them.
Where have you seen your 3 starters get better as the year has gone on?
I think just understanding. You really look at it, and Adobu was really the only one that's back. I mean, Brightwell's playing a new position, and he was spotty last year in terms of coming in and spelling some guys. And I just think understanding and playing together and understanding what they're getting. We always talk about we don't coach defense during the fall. We coach offense. We coach, formations and checks and what are you getting, what to expect. We're not. If I have to coach up a blitz during the year, I mean, we're in trouble. So they're getting better understanding what's coming at them, and then how they, apply their fundamentals and technique to that play that may be coming at them. So I think that is huge. Communication has stepped up. You listen to the professionals do it every day, like the Steelers. I mean, they are chirping, and everybody is loud, and they're talking, and they know exactly what's going on. And we've started to progress that way as the season's gone on.
There was a sequence last Thursday where you guys tried a screen pass on offense, and they just totally snuffed it out. And then, I don't know if it was the next drive or 2 drives later, they got you on one. Is that the difference maybe between looking at a more veteran defense versus a bunch of guys that are maybe seeing that look for the first or second time?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, you talk it up to a lot of things. I did not see that play. My back's always turned to our offense because I'm coaching them up, but coaching the defense up. But I just think, that's one of those things. I don't know if it's veteran. I just think it's you just got to be really detailed in the moment. And a senior can make that mistake. You're trying to make a play, and it's like, yes, I'm supposed to look at this maybe, and my eyes wandered because I thought maybe I could go make a play over here, and you just got to be able to react so fast in this game at every level. So I don't know what to chalk it up to. I would chalk it up to details, and we'll get better, and we have gotten better.
Talking about making those checks and calls this week at Lane Stadium, it's obviously a tough atmosphere to play. How do you kind of prepare your guys for that kind of situation, and what do you know about Virginia Tech's offense?
Well, I mean, we look forward to it. I mean, we love going into hostile environments. I mean, we absolutely relish that chance to go in there and compete and go see what we got. It's going to be a great measuring stick all the time when you go on the road against anybody. You see what kind of team you have and see what kind of fights you've got, and we're ready. And we're going to practice just like everybody else does with the noise and the communication, and it just got to be maybe a little louder, a little bit more projected, and make sure everyone's got the call. And their offense poses a lot of problems. I mean, they've got a quarterback that's really playing well. They've got a running back that's big and physical, and they'll rotate a couple guys in. They've got a wide receiver on the jet sweep, 15, Savoy, that does a nice job and poses issues on the edge. You got 5, Cam Phillips, who was a good player last year for him and even better this year, and they're looking for him to step up. So they do a lot of different things. They're going to try to establish the run. They're going to establish their jet game and get you thinking inside, then go to the edge, and hit you back in the inside. So, we talk about details and fundamentals. This week will be no different.
Is Jackson one of the more mobile quarterbacks you guys have faced this year?
Yeah, when you ask me that, I got to think back now. But,
there's been a lot of them. But
yeah, they're all been capable. When you really think about, You know, NC State, Finley, maybe he's more of a pocket guy. I think Jackson, I think he's a good quarterback. I would say that. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's just an athlete playing quarterback. I think he's a quarterback playing quarterback. You know, they're going to call run plays for him, and he's going to escape when he needs to. But I really think he does a nice job hanging in there and trying to make the throws. So, you know, I think we'll have a chance to box him in. But again, he's a great athlete. So you just gotta. I don't know if he's looking to run first. You know, and I think our guys just have to understand that. And then when he gets going, you just got to bottle him up.
Plus, you faced Marshall from Georgia Tech, but that's all.
Exactly.
Doesn't
yeah,
really
That
count.
was not involved in that question.
Right.
How have you seen your guys get into position to make big plays? And Sean had a nice sack. Elijah, the big hit he actually got hurt on. But and is that a sign that they're getting it, that they're able to not just, you know, you don't just do your job, make the tackle 3 yards downfield, but you make it an impact play?
Yeah, I think that's recognition. You know, and like we talked a little bit ago, just when you can recognize what's going on, you do your job and your fundamentals and your technique that much faster. And then now that's when big plays happen, you know. So he coming off the edge, it's a blitz. Well, he blitzed fast and saw the motion coming and realized, you know what, I'm going to contain this thing. I'm going to go play fast. I don't have to be a robot and run in the blocks. I can kind of be slippery and go make a play. So I would agree with you, and it's a sign of guys recognizing what's happening. And that will always be the case with younger and experienced players. You know, they'll be paralyzed by trying to analyze. And right now our guys are growing in that department in terms of recognizing, even when we're not blitzing, and just saying it's run, it's pass. I now go 110 miles an hour to go do my job. And I think we've seen that. Again, we got to be better in key moments, and that's every college football team in America. You got to be great in critical times, and you got to play fast in critical times. So we're on the right track, and that play, you know, kind of shows you, to your point.